timeline. Them man hate, cause your man so fly. Like Tetsu J1s and I'm nice. I thought my bedroom wasn't up, so I stopped, nearly pie. Quang is this, Quang is that, Quang is Marga. His head's fat, but I'm still king in this, that's fact. This we a man don't with them you choke man. Low it, I meant choke men. Holding one from up the old blue. Let a sweet one from down the old Ken. Like, big Quang face from the norm. How did I come this far? I think I'm a bandit, they think I'm a star. When I cut through, man, they breathe like raw. They so bait that I can't go shop, man, I always get clocked. It's so hot. Is it a fan or is it a hot? Either way, man, I'm moving on job. I love my freedom, but I risk it.
Nobody better than me.
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away. And the official signal the backcourt violation, not being careful there.
And guys, you have to admire the way these two teams play. They're all about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these teams put up. There's not too much hero ball going on. They're unselfish.
Yeah, both sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
Now here's Howard.
Pass to Parker Tyus. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Wilson in the post, guarded by Charles. Now here's Wilson. Fires for three.
A rebound by Parker Tyus.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Gray. And it's Alicia Gray finishing it off.
Well, this is Gray at her best. On her front foot, attack mode turned on.
Wilson, guarded by Charles. And it's slammed in by Asia Wilson.
And she isn't the biggest power forward, but her ability to rise up pretty much evens things out.
One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Now here is Canada. On the wing, Ryan Howard. There's the three. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Outside Charles. Pass to Gray. Drills it from outside.
Constantly in a position to score. Gray loves to shoot it off of a crisp pass.
From deep, Asia Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Gray. 5 points in the game. Pass to Canada. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Aces.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Wilson with it, and it's Howard picking her up. A nice shot by Wilson.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
The Dream Trail. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Back to Canada. Gray.
Parker Tyus.
Started by Young. There's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Las Vegas. Now here's Wilson, guarded by Charles. Wilson with the bucket.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
Gray outside. Outside Canada. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Aces with the lead.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, what, 110, 115 to get up there. But you got the 2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, Aces season in full swing.
Now here's Canada. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
And Asia Wilson with the block.
We're watching an elite shot blocker go to work. Great timing by Wilson. That's something she seems to have mastered.
And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. Dream able to keep the ball here. Here's Howard. Clock at 4. Pass to Gray to stop the drought. The rebound by Asia Wilson. And it's the Aces with the ball. A 4-point game. Gray outside. Back to Wilson. Over Howard. And that one's good. Wilson.
A strong combination of finesse and skill. And look, when Wilson's rolling, keep feeding her the ball.
She's not an easy player to stop when she's got the rim in her sights.
Never has been, never will be. She's a determined finisher.
And she goes with the one-hand tomahawk slam. Nice choice.
Outside Howard. Outside Canada. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist. And here are the Aces now. Wilson, right side. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Aces on top, leading by just 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Lots of their points have come from shots inside the key.
And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward. I mean, why change the plan until they make you?
Absolutely.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Outside Howard. Pass to Canada. Left side Charles. Gray outside. Just 4 to shoot. Canada. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket.
And it's hard to overstate the defensive impact Jordan Canada has on the game.
No question. I mean, she is a multi-time steals leader. Canada is constantly putting pressure on ball handlers and anticipating plays because she's got excellent instincts.
And she shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Yeah, she almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
Great dunk and a great game we've got here.
Now here is Canada.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Gray. She's guarded by Plum. And she drops in the layup off glass.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
From deep, Asia Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
That's just run-of-the-mill for her. She's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Outside Howard.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Back to Howard. Canada. From past the arc, sinks the triple.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Now here's Plum. Defense right on her. Here's Wilson. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. That one on Charles.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
Now here is Canada. She has 6. Pass to Gray. And here is Howard. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
They've got to watch out for Howard on those corner threes because she will live in that spot all game long if they let her.
Wilson, left side. Out to Gray. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Howard.
Tough question here for you guys. Who is the best shooter in the league?
Well, I'm going to go with the easy answer. Sabrina Ionescu led the league in threes made last year and shot it at 45%. I mean, we're talking about volume. We're talking about efficiency. 45%. That was 3rd best in the league.
I second that. Plus, at 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend, the Walnut Creek Wonder almost beat Steph in that 3-point shootout.
And it's Gray missing. The Dream Trail. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Gray defending. The kick out to Canada. No good on the 3. Asia Wilson goes in. Watches it. Doesn't go that time.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Back to Wilson.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
And the basket by Howard.
Yeah, I think Howard was the right option there on the fast break because she is a gifted scorer who is no stranger to strong finishes.
Now here's Wilson. 21 points in the game. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Now here is Canada. Gray defending. Canada with the bucket.
And you cannot let Canada get this type of positioning. That is just asking for trouble.
Outside Plum. They get the rebound. Wilson. And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now here's Gray. 6 to shoot. For 3, Jordan Canada. Here's Parker Tyus. Misses the baby hook. The Aces leading.
They should use a little clock here.
Yeah, milk the clock with this possession.
3-pointer Kelsey Plum. Here's Wilson. And she makes good on the layup.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up in it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Aces ahead. They're up by 3. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
To center court, Drumline.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And you know, A'ja Wilson has been really making it happen.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break. Tremendous. You love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside.
When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent. Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Outside Canada. Beyond the arc. Stokes with the rebound. Wilson outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Gray outside. To the paint. Here's Charles. And the slam dunk by Tina Charles.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, she's the player they want with the ball.
Absolutely. She's such a reliable finisher.
And just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. She has 7. Left side, Parker Tyus. And that one's good.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now here's Wilson. Started by Charles. And it's Wilson missing.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Here's Gray. And it's Alicia Gray finishing it off.
That's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It was. A tight game like this one, you would think that they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end, but they didn't.
Gray, no good. Atlanta in the lead. Outside Charles. Pass to Canada. Howard with the ball. Yep, count it.
Few players make interior scoring look as effortless as Ryan Howard does. She has got just such a fluid offensive game.
Here's Gray. It's good. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. On the wing, Alicia Gray. 9 points in the game. Drains the three-pointer.
With a strong all-around offensive game, Gray is a consistent pillar to what her team does offensively.
From deep, A'ja Wilson.
Rebound, Cheyenne Parker Tyus. An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those to the Dream. Still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Early on, she tried to shoot her way out of this funk, but now that it's later in the game, I think she might want to just give it up and look for her teammates to do the bulk of the scoring.
Wilson in the post. Gray defending. 4 on the shot clock.
Rebound, Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Canada with it. Working on Wilson. Canada with the bucket.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job.
Pass to Gray. Now Howard. Right wing. Canada for 3. Another miss by Jordan Canada. Las Vegas trailing. Wilson with it.
Parker Tyus picks her up defensively.
Here's Gray. The rebound by Gray. And so here's Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Howard. Puts up a three. Stokes with the rebound. And the Aces with possession. Shot to stop the drought. And that one is stuffed right through.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Well, that was a nice way to wrap up that possession, no matter how you look at it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Dream out in front, leading by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Outside Canada. And Jordan Canada with the slam.
When Canada wants to get to the hoop, she gets there. Incredible combination of quicks plus ball handling skills.
Now here's Howard. Outside Charles. Pass to Canada. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Wilson pulls it down. Plum with it. Soft touch off the glass.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
And Alicia Gray doubled.
Pass to Charles. Here's Howard. Canada.
And that's a foul called on Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. That's her first foul.
Here's Las Vegas. And Chelsea Gray, here we go. The three buries it from three-point range.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate. Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
What message?
I'm not sure. Just a message.
Get out of my way?
Yeah, maybe that.
How about the message is, I'm one of the best dunkers around, and I'm showing you why. Because that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Chelsea Gray for three. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Pass to Charles. Outside Howard. Wide open look. Sinks in. What range from downtown.
Wow, that was from way outside. Howard is feeling it right now.
And that one good.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Outside Canada. Fires from the wing. Gray, no good. Left side, Plum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a move there from Plum. She's not bashful when it comes to trying some slick ball handling plays.
Gray right side. And it's Alicia Gray finishing it off.
That was vicious, fellas. 2-hand monster slam.
I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped her on that one.
And I'm glad they didn't try. I wouldn't want someone getting hurt out there.
Gray left side. Pass to Plum. Fires from deep.
Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Out to the wing. Here's Canada.
Parker-Tyus.
Lets it go from the wing. Plum with the rebound. Jackie Young drives in.
Wilson.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
When you need Wilson the most, she almost always delivers, has a sense for the important moments.
Canada with the bucket.
The urgency at Canada's play there, doing everything she can to produce for her team.
Count the baskets.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Atlanta leading. Outside Howard. Pass to Charles. Out to Gray. The three is up. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
This team needed a hoop. Gray steps up, and this is just who she is, a big-time scorer.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
Howard gets the bucket.
She's a go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
From the wing. That shot, no good.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide-open look, will rarely miss.
Good on the three-point shot.
I admire how A'ja Wilson's able to elevate her level of play in the clutchest of situations.
Gray outside. Launches a three. Good for her 8th field goal. She's attempted a dozen shots.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And so here's Atlanta. They lead by 4. Pass to Charles. Out to Gray. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Jordan, Canada. A'ja Wilson grabs the board.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
And the Aces call time here.
Time is the big factor here. Need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
And here are the Aces now. No good on the quick 3. And an intentional foul right there.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
And she misses the first one. Boy, she really wanted that one to fall. So she comes up empty, missing both. Here's Wilson. So a close game sees Atlanta taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. When this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what tough it might.
Yeah, this for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease upon jeans with Travolta. We was dancing like machines at JB. Cape up on his shoulders with the Mike Prince pulled up out the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The ultimate is classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real.
What we make here to stay evermore. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Fires for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
And both free throws good for Williams. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And a wide open look for Payne. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. From deep, Williams gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant surveying the D. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got his second basket.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Jackson against Holmgren. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Outside Williams. It's deflected. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Edey. Here's Payne. No good off the back of the rim.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Williams. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. And Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Here's Jackson. Yep, that one goes.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
The Thunder with the lead. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Edey with the rebound. Brown's wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. To end the cold streak, Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. A shot by Wells, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
What awareness from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
Morant outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Wells. Drains the 19-footer. Wells has got 5 points so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pulls it from 20, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Bane. Plenty of space. No good with the wing jumper.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Dort gets it to go.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And it's Morant missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Here's Wells. And a miss there on the triple. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Jackson has the open look, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
From way downtown, Jackson Jr. up big with serious range.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. No good from outside. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Payne for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Dort with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Count that one for Dort.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Bain against Dort. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just one on the basket from Bain.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Wells. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Dort. No good on the three. The Grizzlies have gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And it's Morant missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Pass to Bain. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 13.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
1:15 left in the first half of the game. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 13 points in the game. Takes a three. And Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Morant. Again, Memphis.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Edey, good, and the nice assist from Morant. Edey's got his first bucket in this one. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Stolen by Jackson. And here is Wells. He's got 8. Lets it go with a 3. And no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Memphis out in front. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. And as we look to stop, let's hear it for the participants.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Morant. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jackson misses. Oklahoma City leading by 6. There's Williams, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams.
And that one falls for Williams. No good on the second free throw. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Drives to the hoop. 5 on the clock. Payton for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. The Grizzlies trail by 7. It's Morant in the corner. Outside, Payne. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The Thunder leading by 7. And, Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Williams with a clean look. Traps in the tray. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Over in the corner, Dort. Over Bane. Dort misses. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Bane looking around. Launches from deep. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the dunk by Wells.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. There's the 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he's good on the second.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Agidi picks one up. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Wells with it. Williams picks him up. Right wing. Morant outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Morant passes to Jackson. From deep. That shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 8. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Holmgren against Jackson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
This is what a near 7-footer like Jackson delivers. Tough inside scoring.
The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Edey. Got it. Good job in the low post. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Dort against Bane. Outside Williams. Wells with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And he banks in the layup. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Williams for 3. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Basket good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. It's tipped. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's in there. Now just a 4-point Thunder lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Can't get the heave to fall. Payne for 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. It's him 5 for 12 so far.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. .156 left in the fourth quarter. And Morant throws it down.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Williams for 3, drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Jackson misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Outside Jackson, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
To Wells, and here is Payne. A three-pointer, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Here's Wells, unable to get that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander, and now they decide to foul intentionally. First team foul. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there. It's brutal. This game would have been over.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Memphis with the ball. Money!
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To win it. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go.